So as promised, good video on Roy Hodgson and his mind-blowing, stupid, idiotic reign as England manager, and I think should be the next man to take over the national side. So yeah, Roy Hodgson, first of all, the thing that really pissed me off with him, excuse the language, but he really did annoy me as England manager, was the team he selected for Euro 2016 was the most stupidest team in my whole entire lifetime, in my opinion. Like, some of the decisions he made were just, one, they were unfair, and two, they were undeserving. Like Jack Wilshere, for example, going ahead, poor old Granny Drinkwater, who won the Premier League with Leicester. He was tremendous for Leicester. Yeah, he didn't go to the tournament because Jack Wilshere apparently is a better player. That may be so, but Jack Wilshere didn't merit his place. He only played one game, he was injured all year, pretty much, and yet he got on the plane to go, and he was awful in every single game. So why Roy Hodgson decided not to take Granny Drinkwater instead of Jack Wilshere baffles me. So yeah, Drinkwater was definitely one that really annoyed me. That was one of the things that annoyed Roy Hodgson. He picked loyalty over people who actually deserved to go. Michael Antonio, Cresswell can count himself unlucky. Andy Carroll can count himself unlucky. Jermaine Defoe could have counted himself unlucky. They all should have been with a shout, but they never got given a chance by Roy Hodgson, because Roy Hodgson is just an idiot, in my opinion. Just doesn't seem to have a clue. And we didn't have a clue, did he? Let's be honest. So yeah, so selection was awful. Tactics, don't even get me started with tactics. Won 10 qualifying games in qualifying. In one of the most one-sided groups they could ever be in. They had Estonia in there and San Marino, and they won every single game. And we get to the tournament, Roy Hodgson doesn't know what the best 11 is. Playing Sturridge out on the right-hand side, for example, was such a stupid decision. Staying with Sturridge as centre forward. Taking Wayne Rooney as a midfielder. Wayne Rooney shouldn't be playing at all if he's not playing as a forward. It's silly, it really is. He's awful in the centre of the pitch. So yeah, formations, he just buggered about with them. Kept changing them. Like against Slovakia, he rested so many players, and it cost us a win. We should have beaten Slovakia, but we did exactly the same thing as we did against Iceland. We just were worse against Iceland, but you know what I mean. We didn't break down the Slovakian wall that was in front of us because of Hodgson's tactics and because the England players just didn't care. So yes, tactics, formations was wrong. He was lucky to be the England manager, to be honest. I would have sacked him after the 2014 World Cup. Why he was still the England manager after that baffles me. Because the FA, some of them need to step down. The FA are too spineless and thick to realise that Roy Hodgson failed at the World Cup. And because we didn't win a game at the World Cup, we didn't get out of the group. Costa Rica won the group, and they were the whipping boys of the group. And we only got 1 point. It was against them in the meaningless game at the end of the group. 2 games we were out, and Roy Hodgson was still the manager. It was just so stupid. So yeah, he was lucky to be there. Having Harry Kane take set pieces was just, again, it was a baffling decision from Hodgson. Harry Kane's a striker. You have him in the box. He's tall, he's powerful. You have him in the box. You don't have him taking set pieces. He was awful the whole tournament, Kane, but still, you should have had him in the box, not taking set pieces. Because it's just stupid. If you have a striker, you don't tell him to take a free kick or a corner, do you? You tell him to get in the box. So yeah, that was a stupid decision from Hodgson. Joe Hart was awful in this tournament. He made two mistakes. One against Wales and obviously last night against Iceland. I give him more chances, I really would. I think he's a good goalkeeper. But I think if he does continuously make mistakes, like he did that time when Pellegrini dropped him in Manchester City, I would definitely give Forster, maybe Butland a chance. I think they're 2 really good goalkeepers behind Hart. So yeah, Roy Hodgson is gone. He's stepped down after the game last night, and I want to say congratulations to Iceland. That's another thing as well, the fact that Iceland have beaten England, a team that's got 300 people living there, and it's the size of commentary. It just proves how embarrassing this defeat is for England. Probably the most embarrassing defeat in the English national team's history. Worse than the Euro 2008 failure under McLaren, in my opinion. So yeah, well done to Iceland. They outbattled us, outfought us, tactically beat us. They were just better, to be honest, and that's so embarrassing because they're playing against players who earn 20 times more money They play in the English Premier League, which is arguably the best league in the world, and yet they wanted it more than these players who earn 20 times more money. But it proves that the English Premier League is not as good as people think it is. I think foreign players have a lot to do with that. It's not me being judgmental or racist, it's me being honest. There's too many foreign players in our league, and it's a shame because you've got a lot of upcoming talent in that squad. Rashford coming on for 5 minutes, what was the point? Hodgeson, start the kid. The kid proved more than any of those players did in the whole entire 90 minutes last night. He took on Icelandic players, he showed more passion and desire. At least he actually wanted to win, whereas Wayne Rooney and the rest of those mugs didn't. Like I say, probably Rashford and Derek Dyer were the only two that I was happy with in the whole entire tournament. I thought the others were crap. Fullbacks were okay, but still, Rose and Kyle Walker. But definitely Eric Dyer and Rashford, they were the only two that actually showed any desire in my opinion. But yeah, it's a shame that Marcus Rashford didn't play more. Should have started, I thought. Ahead of Kane. Harry Kane was awful in this tournament. He was absolutely shocking. And as I said, Roy Hodgson is gone. He resigned after last night's defeat in Nice to Iceland. Who do I think will be the next England manager? Alan Shearer wants it. I want Alan Shearer. Alan Shearer went to the FA 5 years ago and he said to the FA, I want the job. But they said, no, due to your lack of experience, it's not going to give you a job. I'd definitely give him. He said he'd be interested in talking to them again, so I would definitely give Shearer a try at least. Not Gareth Southgate, who's the favourite at the moment. It's just idiotic. Gareth Southgate, who's been an awful manager at Middlesbrough. He was terrible at Middlesbrough, really was. Got them relegated. I remember one year, the same year, Newcastle were relegated in 2009. Even though Shearer was a manager of Newcastle then, Shearer's probably more better manager-minded than Southgate is. So I probably wouldn't pick Southgate. Again, it'd be a safe option from the FA like I did with Hodgson. So Gareth Southgate is not the answer to our problems in my opinion. If not Alan Shearer, then go foreign. Go for a foreign manager. Look out there, mate, I'd love to see Simeone being the manager. I think he'd be fantastic for England. It won't happen, but I'd love to see him, because after all the wonders he's done after Atletico Madrid, I think he'd be a great manager for us. And all I can say is Roy Hodgson is without a doubt the worst England manager I've ever seen in my lifetime. And we've had some awful managers. We had Capello, who was awful. We had Ericsson, he was okay, but he wasn't great. We had Venables, he was decent. We had Glenn Hoddle, he was decent. We had Bob Robson, he was really good. He was unlucky as England manager. We had Graham Taylor, Graham Taylor was awful. But all I can say is, Roy Hodgson, you are a disgrace. You're a completely clueless owl who just doesn't understand anything about football. You never won anything in your life. We need a winner. We don't need somebody who plays boring football like you did and made the right decisions like you did. I wish you all the best in the future, but I won't remember you as England manager. I remember you as a guy who managed the England team in a tournament and lost to Iceland. And as to the players, they should look themselves in the mirror, and the FA as well. All of them, they should just look themselves in the mirror and say, look, we've done wrong. We need to actually begin to care, because a lot of fans who go all over the world wasting a lot of money to see England play, and they always let them down. It's just sad. I feel sorry for the supporters. As I said, they spent hard-earned money. They booked in with their summer holidays for work and stuff, and they spent a lot of money to go over there and watch England. And it's a shame. It really, really is a shame. But that's my opinion on that, guys. Alan Shearer, in my opinion, should be the next England manager. Tell what you think below if you want to. Like and subscribe. I'm going to do one more video, and it's about Celtic. As I'm planning to do some Celtic transfer news once they sign players. So, thank you for listening, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all very shortly. Until then, peace out.